Et je donne maintenant la parole au représentant de l'Algérie.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. I thank Switzerland for the excellent choice of the theme of our briefing today. And we listened carefully to the remarks of Mr. Robert Gaze, Professor Jocelyn Bloch, Professor Grégoire Courtin, and Mr. Amin Awad. Mr. President, today we stand at a critical juncture in human history as we grapple with unprecedented scientific achievements. We must ensure that these innovations serve all of humanity, not just a few. Rapid progress presents both promise and peril, and we stand at a crossroad where the decision of the international community will shape the future of international peace and security. But let us be clear. This future must be inclusive, equitable, and just. I have 7 points. First, we must address the technological divide. As these groundbreaking technologies emerge, we risk deepening the gap between developed and developing countries. This Council must prioritize technology transfer and capacity building for the Global South. Science should unite us, not exacerbate gaps further. Second, we call for a truly inclusive decision-making. The future of global security cannot be determined by a selected few. We advocate for involving experts to ensure robust representation from the Global South. Our scientists, our policymakers, our voices must be heard. Third, we must confront decisively the misuse and deviation of new technologies. The potential for militarization is huge, and it is a grave concern. Algeria calls for strengthening disarmament measures to include these new frontier. Science should be used to nurture peace, not conflict. Fourth, we must align scientific advancements with sustainable development. How can science address climate change? How can nanotechnology combat poverty? These are the questions we must answer. Science should serve our sustainable development goals, not sideline them. Fifth, we must protect the sovereignty of nations in this new scientific boom. The risk of the use of technological advancement to interfere in internal affairs is real and pressing. Remember, Pegasus. We call for robust international norms to safeguard national sovereignty as these technologies advance. 6, we must ensure that ethical consideration guide our path forward. The development and application of these technologies must respect diverse cultural perspective and uphold the rule of law. We must ensure that our progress does not compromise our humanity. 7th, we must address the financial implication. Keeping pace with this rapid advance is very costly. Mechanisms for financial support are crucial to ensure that developing countries are not left behind in this scientific revolution. Finally, Mr. President, we must emphasize the peaceful application of emerging technologies, from enhancing UN peacekeeping capabilities to advancing humanitarian assistance. The potential for good is immense. However, this potential can only be realized through equitable access and deployment. To conclude, I want to remember the successful adoption this year of the outcome of the Comprehensive International Convention on countering the use of information and communication technologies for criminal purposes. This successful adoption has been led by Algeria. This is a perfect example of multilateralism, success. Colleague, the challenges before us are great, but so are the opportunities. I thank you.
Je remercie le représentant de l'Algérie